Hi folks, this is the first coin, or the left coin of the picture you will see on eBay. Charles Dickens 2012 £2 coin. Start off on the outer edge on this one, and there you begin to see just above the 1870 or the end of the Dickens a Ridgecur's double edge goes right round for quite a way on this coin. One of the best double edges I've seen. To there where the MD is, but you can't make that M out unless that's a piece of dirt. If it's a piece of dirt, then maybe you will see it better, but both coins are like it, and I can't see the problem really. And so there you go, and then it begins to thin again. Pardon me. Oh, pardon me. Back to Charles Dickens. So on that bit, there's not a lot to go wrong. I'm certainly not searching that lot for errors. Look at it. Jeez, it would take me half a year to read it. How you're supposed to recognise it, I don't know. But there's not much to go wrong other than that MD. Yeah, so mainly this is the reverse of the coin. It's all taken up with this wording. I'm not even going to start to read it. It makes your head go funny because you have to look at it at different angles. So it's pretty boring, really. Well, both of them are on the reverse side. They're both the same, basically. So we now, and before I flip it over, you can see it's not so much on this coin. You can see where the coin isn't pressed together properly. Now, this side, we have no double edging as far as I'm aware, but straight away from Elizabeth II it does start going thick, but it doesn't right back to the 2012, and it doesn't really sort of go well, there it goes thin. Just above the Elizabeth it starts going thin. So there's not much of it. It isn't thin. No double edge really. It shows dibs and dabs there below the 2012. There are some marks on here. I really don't know what they are. I have no idea, because the coin is not really suffering with bad edge knock. This is interesting though. This shadow, because I was going to say, if you look across, I don't know whether it's both of them, but if you look across the coin, you can see where it dips and why the beading goes. Because if we just come back a bit, because I went a bit too far, the beading just hangs on there. But then look at this. Look at that bold line. So that's why the beading is staying near enough in all of the coin except from there to the other side. See, it's only a tiny little bit missing there, as it's only where is it? tiny little bit there. That could be brightness. Hang on, let me just get that brightness down. Oh yeah, it makes a difference. So the beading does hang on. So let's follow that around. Yeah, look, you can see it. It really does hang on, but why that is there? And I'm sure it does happen somewhere else. Hang on, let's go right the way around. It does go there, but it's not as, it must be on the other coin then, because the other coin does exactly the same. But that's one of the better inner coins with beading that I've seen. It really is quite good. So there's not a lot there to pick up on. IRB there. I'm not so sure that that's also the start of doubling of the Queen, because it goes around there and then it goes as far as the chin. No, it goes up a bit further than that. Look, it goes up. So it's the nose. It sort of cops it at the end, and there's nowhere else. Whether there's a piece of doubling going on there or not, I don't know. Could be, because you could be saying that around the hairline there. I think it's trying to do it, but it's just not done it. It's really this could on this side. There's sort of nothing really to shout home about. So we've done the other side, haven't we? So it's now time to do I've got it round the wrong way. It's got to be that way. We have a dirty coin, something not bad. Well, these elves are really quite cute, but they're so thin. The leg, where it's like a foot, it's so thin. Yet they've made it. Yet they've made the sides quite bold. If you look at the letters, they've got like a boldness to it. I don't like it personally. But there is a fair bit of edge knock on these. This one. What was it? Something will turn up. The P does show a sign of blobs of metal, but there I think it's actually the reed underneath the gap of the P. You see that because the P's got a little hole in it, and it's that reed that's following through. God blimey, get my flipping tongue for it. Yeah, so that's a blob. That's a blob, definitely, because it's on top. And so is that, because you can see that it crosses both reeds. So that's a bit of a blob. Not much to worry about though. Not a fake. And that's it. Now I want to do this. I'm doing this quickly, so I want to do it in one video. So let's start again with Charles Dickens. There you go, that's better. Charles Dickens. And again, you can see that is fattening, widening. No, fattening, widening out. There's Dickens. And it's going thin again now. But it takes a long time to go thin. It's not like a bold widening. It's very delicate. I mean, you wouldn't notice if it wasn't under magnification. And there again is. Let's see if right, it's as best you're going to get. How you're supposed to make. Oh, you can see the D. You can see the D from both of them. But what the heck is that? It's supposed to be an M. Terrible. And this is another thing with this widening edge. When you get an edge knock like that, it sort of throws you off a bit. But that has gone thin. Nothing really. That there sort of suggests that the inner coin, this inner coin, has risen. But it's only a tiny little bit. Right, so that's that. This, as you see this coin land, I'm going to work inwards and outwards to outwards, because this is a truly doubling coin. I'm not sure how prolific they are. Is that a bit dirt? Doesn't look like it. But it incorporates the IRB. See, even that is thicker than what it normally is. There's your I, there's your R, and there's your B. But as that is like it is, it's doubling all the way round. Upper chin, round the nose, forehead, over the crown, the two spikes in the crown. Seem to, I don't know whether that escapes it or not. I can't really tell on that, but it looks like it goes up and then that's it. And then there's like a blob effect, and then you come back down and it's all around the back of the head. Oh, that is a truly special coin. I will have them up, and I'm not going to be asking the earth. I mean, what I would like for them. I mean, because that is really, really, really good. I can't even give you an idea at the moment. And look at this here. Look at that. The beads are still there, but look at whatever that is. I think it's because it's risen here. It's deep on the other side, but this has risen, which has probably helped to create this doubling effect. But let's see if it actually does go off. It's hanging on for dear life here. But you see this dark, it's near enough all the way round. And look how thick it gets here. And then fins off. But the beading is nearly intact all the way round. All the way round. But I mean, that is fabulous. That IRB, how it's incorporated that into doubling. I'd love to know how these things work. You know, when you get these coins like this, I really would like to know. But these two together show different signs and different strikes. But this is really, really cool. Really cool. I've never had one. double edge around the head. Never had one. So I don't know. We'll have to see what I put it on eBay for. I think I'm going to settle for £10 or maybe 15, because you're getting 2 coins. I might settle for 15, not 50, 15. The edge on here is not terrific because of all the edge knock. Pretty sad show really, but it's sort of when you're looking for it to go from thin to wide, it's harder because you've got no defining area to look at with all this edge knock. It makes it really hard to see because your eyes are automatically taken off what you're supposed to be looking at. See, that to me is quite wide. And then as you move round, it seems to be, again, thin. It's most definitely thin there now. Definitely. Much thinner. Oh, pardon me. But then see, if you bring the light out, it disappears. It could be a bit of a false call on that. Could be. But I do believe all the edge knock has taken away. But look at that. I can't get over that. There. If only I could see. No, so it looks like this coin's dipped and the other side must have been rising then, because you can see that if you yeah you can see it. You can see that, look, the this coin, the inner coin has dipped, not risen, it's dipped, so the other side has risen. But on the other side, if I remember rightly, it's in 2 spots. I could be getting confused with the other coin. So see, now look at that. What a difference that P is to the one we just saw on the other coin. It's amazing. You know, they're both the same coin, both probably struck around the same time. How do these things happen? That G looks an awful long way away from the end, doesn't it? When you consider how close these are, that G looks, I don't know what, it must be a hallucination. See, even that S is trying to show. Well, I don't know, but it looks like it's trying to show a blob, because as it comes around, that looks really quite thick. That part of the S there, compared to the upper and outer. Mind you saying that, I'm saying that about that. Look at that O. I know it's supposed to be like that, but and the M. See, you've got a thin leg there, thick there, thin there, thick. It must be ever so hard to produce these coins without error. But I mean, look at the knock on that under that T and above it. Terrible coin for knocks. That's about it. So there you have 2 coins, 2 completely different errors, or whatever you like. but I think this is the coin I believe is prolific with the Queen's head doubling. If I remember rightly, in my travels around, that's what it is. This coin does have a known double heading on them. But anyway, it's a fantastic. What's that? I just looked at this. Look, what's that? Jeez. So that's it, guys. Thanks very much. I'll leave you with that, and you can peruse it online. Bye now. Oh, just before I go, the left coin was 12.3 grams, 12.03 grams, and the right coin was 12.01 grams. Thank you. Bye. I don't know why, but my mouse has just packed up. Oh, that's better.